Editing, I use CapCut. It's definitely a free software. I like it because it's got background music. Actually, I realized when I started editing my videos that it's not as hard as you think. You know, when you haven't done something, it can be intimidating. But the moment you're on it, you can actually realize that you can be good. The other thing is, I realized that editing softwares are actually not far in terms of the features and the users. They're quite similar. So once you sort of like master one editing software, you're definitely gonna do well with any other editing software. The other ones might be more technical than CapCut because it's a simple basic editing software. But I think that, you know, if you really want to start YouTube, you can just invest time in learning how to edit your videos with using CapCut. And once you are grown, your channel has grown, you've got the resources, you're buying an editing software, a much more advanced one, then at least you've got a base. You know that you know how to do your own things. So yeah, and if you have the resources to hire a team, even better. I mean, if you've got the resources, you could literally choose one Saturday if you have a full-time job where you can shoot your videos with your team. At least you can have a more consistent content coming out. Now I'm going to talk about the lesson learned. Lesson learned is that, guys, YouTube icon it's not as easy as we think. I'm actually going ahead of myself. So let me just talk about the progression, then I'll come back to the lessons. So the progression of the channel is that I'm now shooting my own video. My team is now my family. Shout out to my sister once again, Hendrika, who helps me. Shout out to my cousin Susan as well, who helps me. Shout out to my makeup artist. We now have a makeup artist on the channel. Shout out to Ashley Doku, who is my makeup artist. Her Instagram and Facebook page is Lee Prime SA. Please do support my girl because she has been responsible for how I look on this channel. And I think I look fabulous. You know, if you compare my first videos, one of the latest videos, you will notice that I've been looking fabulous. I've been looking, you know, zhuzhed up. But all thanks to Lee Prime SA. So it's been great. You know, I've grown. I continue to evolve, to develop, to get equipment. My plan now is to get a bigger light that can sort of like light maybe half of where I'm sitting. Oh, the other thing I forgot to mention is that I'm actually shooting from my house. So this is our home office that I'm using. So yeah, you're gonna have to find a spot as well in your house, a spot that is not distractive, because I notice if there's a lot of things in the background, people tend not to focus. And the other thing is that, guys, please do not forget that I am an ambassador for Scents by Camo. As you can see, I've got all these products. This is bath salt, and I've got these diffusers right next to me. Smells really great in here. So please do not forget to support this business, and your support, it is highly appreciated. So one of my greatest lessons, I realized that juggling multiple roles is not easy. I have a full-time job. I work for an investment company. So I work in the financial services industry. For those who are in those type of industry would know that it's very fast-paced. Second thing is that because of La Mode Online Boutique, as I mentioned earlier, that I have about just above, you know, it's actually 6.8 followers. So you can imagine the engagements there. It's quite a number of engagements. I'm not complaining, but finding a balance for me has not been really easy. It comes with a lot of sacrifices. So, you know, running a business, being a full-time employee, I'm still a wife as well. I've got my wife duties to do. I am a mom to two, boys. Both my kids are still toddlers. Sometimes shooting doesn't go as you anticipate as a mom. I'm sure moms on YouTube could attest. Sometimes I would be in a sitting like this and one of my son will just come in and be a little bit disruptive, and I find myself having to reshoot. I have quite a number of videos that didn't make it because I was just like, there was so much background noise, like a lot of background noise. I actually realized that YouTube requires a lot of work. And shout out to the people that are doing it and are fantastic on YouTube. They are thriving. Shout out to them. And I now start to understand why certain people, when their channels start growing and they're being monetized and they're happy with the financial reward that they're receiving, they now plan their exit strategy from corporate. I now understand it, because shooting takes a lot of time. It requires you to plan your content. If you are bringing speakers on, you gotta book time and appointment with them. If you are shooting from your house and you are, you have people living in the house, you have to notify people that we're expecting a guest. We gotta make sure that we minimize the noise in the background, because then it's just disruptive. I know that I may be hard on myself when my sons are coming and making noise, but I know that I have to show you guys the commitment as my supporters of the channel. I need to produce quality content, quality voice, quality background, and I'm still progressing. I'm still learning. I'm still on a journey. Continue to grow. And another thing was that one of the things that I'm proud of was that when I had gone to the Zen Twins channel to share my testimony, I had quite a lot of people that followed me on the channel. So thank you so much to that family. And because of that, I say we because I believe that the work of God it's not my work, So I actually started a prayer group called Prayer Warriors. So if you've got a passion for prayer and you would like to join us, holla at me. My email address is theupliftinghub@gmail.com. I'll say that again, is theupliftinghub@gmail.com. So I started a prayer group, and I'm just so proud of that. I'm so proud of that. To all the prayer warriors, that's what we call ourselves, to all the prayer warriors, I know they're going to comment on the channel. Thank you so much, guys. I'm still growing. I keep repeating this. I've learned so much from just being a leader of something. We continue to grow. We've got so many testimonies. We have witnessed the glory, the hand of God. We've seen, we've just witnessed the grace of God. We're such a family, and I've not met quite a number of them in person, but when you become part of our prayer group, you'll be so surprised. You would actually think that we have met in person. It is such a beautiful family, so intimate. We pray for one another. We pray for the nation. We pray for churches. We pray for different kind of things, our businesses, and everyone gets an opportunity to lead and grow as well. So I'm just so, this wouldn't have been possible if it wasn't for the testimony that I shared on the Zen Twins, and it wouldn't have been possible if people didn't relate and resonate and resonate with my testimony and following me on my own channel. So thank you so much, guys. So I've learned so much on this channel. I've grown. There's been so many things that have happened in my life. I've had speaking opportunities because of YouTube. So I'm not yet monetized. That is not something that I'm thinking about now or worried about. I think that if you do something and you do it well, it will be well recognized. So to everyone who has invited me on their platform as a speaker, thank you so much. I listen to my YouTube videos and I realize that I'm growing. I often swallow words. So it's so interesting when you're a YouTuber, because you get to listen to your voice. You get to listen to how you speak. I used to think that my voice is like husky and all that until I started YouTubing. I realized, no, it's not. So YouTube gives you an opportunity to actually analyze yourself, how you speak, how you come across. And it doesn't mean you have to be hard on yourself. You can only improve. I want to start a YouTube channel and you are so concerned, you're so worried, just start. You know what I always say to myself? You will never start until you start. Come on board. Reach out to me if you need some, indicators, key pointers to take. Reach out to me. When I do have the time, I will respond, reach out to you. Where possible, I will lend a helping hand. However, start. Do start, because you will never start until you start. And don't be hard on yourself. You're not going to get it perfect on your first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sometimes it can even take you 4 months to 6 months until you get it right in terms of your lighting, in terms of your setting. But ultimately, all I'm saying is start. Start, and you would be surprised of what you can actually achieve when you start. For this year, guys, I do plan on increasing the number of videos that I produce per month. I really don't want to commit a number because, like I said, I started YouTube. I thought it was easy until I started taking charge of my own production team. It was not as easy as I thought. I'm still laying down a plan. I'm still laying down what exactly I want to, how many videos I want to produce per week or every 2 weeks. I hope and I pray that I'll do better this year in bringing more, producing more content. However, one thing that I'm going to be doing this year is going to be sharing more personalized stories. So I'll be sharing things to look out for is content on the realm of dreams, content on why I actually had a low cost budget wedding. That is definitely coming. Those are along the line, so there'll be more personalized, and when I say personalized, I'll be speaking about more of my stories. Hopefully I'll share some nuggets of lessons in my marriage as well, and just personalized lessons. I hope to bring that on the channel in the year 2022, and I plan to grow to more subscribers, more views, to reach out to more people. And for everybody who has watched every single video, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. That'll be all from my 1-year review on YouTube. I hope that you do enjoy this video. Do forgive me for the rumbling. I'm still new on the platform. That'll be all from me. Thank you so much for sticking it through to the end. Do let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about my channel as well. What have you learned in the 1 year? Let's do a review together. Some of you have been with me from day one. So let me know what you think of my growth and what you think I can improve. Disclaimer, I am open to receive constructive criticism. However, if you are going to be offensive, please keep your comment to yourself. But I do welcome constructive criticism that will help me to grow and create better content. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you on the next upload.